Hi, this is Billie Beene here with another segment of Truth by Billie Beene Special Report. Today's date, October 15, 2022. This is a new YouTube channel for me. It's my third channel. I have a subscribe button in the lower right corner of my screen. Thanks for like, subscribe, and share. Episode 436. U.S. troops in Poland. Russia nukes up. Walmart and Amazon are being nationalized by the U.S. military, some locations. So let's get to it. Some of my sources are God in the Bible, Patriot subscribers, Redacted with Colonel Douglas MacGregor, W77 TDLR, Alexander Makarus, Military Summary, Alex Cristoforo, Israeli News Live, Gene Decode, Cliff High, Galactic Talk, Paul Begley with Mike from Around the World, Hal Turner, Canadian Prepper, Judy Byington, ShariRaye, and Beston Taylor. So let's get started. We've got a lot of stuff going on. The world seems to be embracing or opening its arms to embrace nuclear war. So let's see what's going on from various sources, so we know what to pray about and against. Okay. Judy Byington and other sources are bringing this out about Walmart. Amazon, FedEx Plus. Now, in the last couple 2-3 weeks, we've been hearing about Walmart and other retailers, Target, Kohl Plus, canceling billions of dollars of orders in August, just before the holiday season. And also, shipping has been going down by the post office, FedEx, and other transporters of shipments inside the U.S. And we understand now this total down by 75%. Okay, so I've been putting it out, and I've also been implying that, of course, these major retailers who are part of the 500 Fortune companies, many of them are owned, are controlled by the deep state, and the deep state has had a plan. So now we're seeing it come to fruition. And so what we're learning from Gene Decode in a recent interview on Galactic Talk is that under many of the Walmarts, the Amazons, who are owned and operated by the CIA, DARPA, they're operating, doing their shipping by mag trains in underground tunnels. And I can testify from when I was young, I was, working at a Walmart, going to college. I was shown the tunnels underneath Walmart and told that they were there in case the U.S. military needed them for martial law. But no, now we know about trafficking and that type thing. But the white hats have taken them over, and now some of these locations are being nationalized and taken over by the U.S. military. Preparatory to maybe a martial law, but definitely gearing up for a warlike situation. Okay, and Judy Byington, JB out pretty soon, 25th Amendment, we'll see. Okay. Right, and Gene Decode. So now a lot of these locations are now being taken over by the U.S. military, nationalized. And also Gene is bringing this out. Some of the deep underground areas, 3-5 kilometers deep, the U.S. military, White Hats, are using small tactical nukes required to kill 5D negative ETs. Okay, so that's going on. Now we have this. We have ShariRaye. It was UK intel plot for the Crimea bridge bomb, the bridge that went from Russia to Crimea. So that information is coming out. And Sherry is bringing this out, that the UK military, or UK CIA MI6 did a study on how to take down the Crimea bridge in April of 2022. W77 and Alex Cristoforo. There was another pipeline going from Russia to Turkey, Turkstream, and some saboteurs were going to blow it up, but Russia interrupted that and arrested people. Elon Musk had been allowing Ukraine to use Starlink for its comm system, but now he's saying he doesn't have money for that. So he's saying to the Pentagon, if you want the Ukraine military to continue to use Starlink, pony up with some money. Okay, military summary, and Alex Makuras are bringing this out about, let's begin by drawing a map. We have Luhansk, Donetsk, Kherson, Zaporizhzhia. These now are, actually we should begin drawing a different map. This is now part of Russia. So, this comes down, there's Crimea down here. So this just flows into Russia. These are a part of Russia now. Okay, so we're seeing that for Kherson, there's a buildup of Ukraine, 60,000 troops. And we understand it's made up of 5 infantry brigades, Ukraine, and 1 artillery. And the plan is to storm Kherson. Now, we understand in Bakhmut, the Ukraine military is evacuating, and they're taking out, this is 30 to 40,000 Ukraine troops. Okay, Canadian Prepper is bringing this out. Poland. In my previous video, I brought that information out from Dr. William Mount that thousands of U.S. troops had secretly been moved from the McCord-Lewis joint base in Tacoma, Washington State. And I had a Patriot subscriber who said, where did they go? Well, now we know. They went to Poland. And so now we have here thousands of U.S. military getting ready to invade Ukraine to fight Russia. Oh, do the American people know about that? I don't think so. All right, now we have this. Inside Russia, they have prepared their people for decades, and they've also prepared underground bunkers for their people. And once a month, the Russian people have training on civil defense and know which bunker to go to, what they need to take with them. They have a plan to gather up their children and their pets. That's going on. And so receiving pamphlets at a school, as I reported in a recent video, according to Canadian Prepper, is a norm inside Russia. And what is going on inside the U.S.? Do we even have civil defense? Who knows? All right, now we have this with Redacted, interviewed retired Army Colonel Douglas MacGregor. And He reports Polish military have been fighting inside Ukraine wearing Ukraine uniforms. And then after that recent barrage of missiles from Russia in retaliation for Ukraine, NATO, and the shadow U.S. bombing the bridge between Russia and Crimea, civilians are fleeing in tens of thousands from Ukraine. There's no water, electricity, or internet. Now, TDLR is bringing this out, that there's a plan for Poland to invade Ukraine. All right. And that Ukraine is moving troops from this area up to Kiev. And in Belarus, we have from Hal Turner and other sources 200,000 to 300,000 troops. I think 100,000 plus are Belarus. We also have Chechen. We have allied forces there. Now, we have this report that from Murmansk, which is part of Russia. It goes all the way over here and then comes back down. We would have Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Kaliningrad. We have Finland, Sweden, Norway. Okay, from Murmansk, we have planes in the air. This is the Olenya Russian Air Force Base in Murmansk. And on October 13, according to Hal Turner, we had Tu-160s, 115 miles or 185 kilometers from the border of Norway, or 95 miles or 153 kilometers from the border of Finland. And the Russian planes have been moved from another base that was 450 miles away, or 724 kilometers. And that happened on October 13. So Russia is moving planes. Judy Bangton and Hal Turner. October 13, two Russian nuke planes are in the air. Are they going to hit Alaska or Scotland? I'm not sure about those locations. And now we have this from Beston Turner. Hal Turner, not made public yet. There's 200,000 to 300,000 troops excuse me, here, which may include North Korean and Chinese troops. And they're preparatory to invading Ukraine. And we have this, U.S. troops are in Poland right now. And we have Polish troops also fighting inside Ukraine. So we have a buildup here of NATO and the U.S. preparatory to engaging in a hot shooting war inside Ukraine, right on the brink. So now we know what to pray for. We, the people of the United States, we pray for peace and prosperity for America, for Russia, for Ukraine, for Belarus, for Poland, for all nations around the earth. I love you, and I'll see you soon.